Anxy is a brand of healthy products that help control anxiety. It is evident that our product competes internationally as a blue ocean because although there are already healthy snacks established in international markets, there is no healthy snack that controls anxiety. Giving way to an innovative product. We want to take this product to various places in the world, so we will start a small investigation. To do the market study of the countries to which we should enter, we take three important variables, which are population, GDP, and the percentage of consumption of healthy products, giving them different weights. The most important variable in determining the country will be the percentage of consumption, since we need people who consume healthy products to be able to succeed with our product.
In the data collection phase, we found different problems with respect to the percentage of consuming of healthy products in each of the countries. We did a thorough search of different source documents and articles that gave us an exact and concise figure. Another difficult was found in the search for the GDP of each of the countries, since in some it showed the figure in millions and other in trillions. We proceeded to carry out the conversion so that of the figures remain in equal units and could have currency.
The main characteristics that were taken by country were the total population, GDP, and the percentage of consumption of healthy products, obtaining a result of 24 countries. Then the operations were executed according to the selected characteristics, and the final result of the six countries was obtained, which was the United States with a result of 1.66, Japan with the result of 0.89, Italy with the result of 0.64, Germany with the result of 0.64, Australia with the result of 0.52, and Singapore with a 0.47.
The United States is one of the largest leaders worldwide. Currently, its quarterly GDP is 49%. It also has a population of 329,707,000 people. USA is the 8th place out of 190 that make the doing business. Its level of health is based of type of socio-economic system. It enjoys a free market economy. This market by allowing this economy to have minimal intervention. There are, though, institutions that can defend new companies as the free market promotes survival adaptation practice. Tendency, recent studies have shown that the snack food at meals and home have increased due to health crisis caused by confinement. To identify, concern has been generated to feed on healthy products in ensure of well-being and better immune system. For example, check the labels of products before they ban them. Look for the contribution in benefit to their body. There are political regulations on the part of the USA Food and Drug Administration (FDA) that use most food products standards. Japan is one of the countries that has one of the healthiest diets. The Ministry of Health of Japan during its report highlights that the life expectancy of Japanese men is 80 years, while that of women is 86 years. On the other hand, potential customers in Japan are people who suffer from anxiety and want a healthy life. These are in the age of 15 to 39 years. Pandemic 2087 Japanese deaths from the virus and 2153 because of suicide. Is this relate what our interview said?
Es un sí, un 5, porque en Japón muchos de nosotros consumimos este tipo de productos que son saludables, que son, o sea, por lo menos puedes mantener una buena salud y tener un buen físico. La tercera pregunta es que yo no sufro de ansiedad, pero sí conozco muchos amigos japoneses, compañeros, que sí sufren de ansiedad por la comida, debido a la comida, pues.
On the other hand, in Japan, there are competitors such as snacks economy that is mentioned by our interview Yuna. These retain the traditional flavors of Japanese food. However, our product has the advantage of reducing anxiety. Our interview unit confirms that it can be a good product in Japan.
Lograrían que los japoneses puedan bajar su nivel de ansiedad, puedan bajar su ansiedad debido a la comida y básicamente lo más importante es mantener una buena salud. Entonces, si lo consumiríamos, sí sería muy beneficioso.
Australia is the sixth largest country in the world. This is the only national continent with more than 20 million people. A relevant aspect of our research is that Australia is now as the sports capital of the world, with more than 7% of its population participate at least once a week in some sport activity. It's of a multicultural country and has immigrants from more than 200 countries, which makes the level of acceptance of our product much higher by people from Australia or on the other countries. The buying habits of healthy products in a country like Australia, where the most popular dishes are roast free foods, different seafoods, and dessert, the fact of eating healthy is not very common. Also, much of the population prefers to consume nuts are already very easy to acquire and are economical. One of the most popular are macadamia nuts that are native to the country, in addition to other types of nuts. It's important to know the competence for our product when exporting. In this case, we will talk about the brand Veggie Deli Crepes. It's a company ships our gluten-based plants through Australia. They also produce like gluten-free snacks and they really do taste great. This company is one of the biggest competence for our company. This company has been in the market for more than 30 years, so it has very long trajectory in this market and is very well positioned nationally and also internationally.
The potential clients for our product in Germany are those interested in eating a healthy snack that helps with anxiety disorders. The German population has had a growth in anxiety problems caused by the COVID-19 pandemic, specifically in families of scarce resources. Studies of the Hamburg-Eppendorf Medical Center determined that around every 3 German children, one suffers from anxiety, depression, and has a psychiatric symptoms due to the pandemic. Healthy snack trends are currently emerging in Germany, revealing that 38% of consumers in Europe eat them when they are bored, and 50% do so in the face of stress and frustration. In the health food industry, there are many competing brands, but the ones that stand out the most are the cereal and grain companies. Food products, dietary and organic products such as the Meal Snack Productions GmbH, which is a company dedicated to the snack bars of meal, corn, and fruit.
Product be beneficial in your country? It will, because now the country is trying to move more to be of healthy snacks. The snacks, the cheap snacks, are not getting that big demand. Rather than a healthy snack, they're bringing healthy snacks. So yeah, it'll be a good product to put here.
Singapore is a country that is part of the four Asian tigers. It's prosperous and has great purchasing power. The majority of the population in Singapore is in an age range of 15 to 64 years, which is ideal for our target market. The trend seen in recent times is that people in Singapore consume healthy food, preferably processed and ready to eat. This shows that this country has consumer potential and that our product will be a success then.
I think it will be a very good product also because it adapts to the lifestyle of all people, whether young or old, and also because somehow nowadays we are all in a little bit behind and with a lot of things to do.
Singapore is a country with worrying and stressful way of life. For this reason, its inhabitants suffer from anxiety. Our product is innovative because a snack that controls anxiety is not yet on the market. Our competitors include Kerluaga International and Nestlé, the latter being our strategic partner for a joint venture.
Italy is a country that consumes a large amount of healthy products. After research, we found that healthy snacks can be consumed by young people and adults in this market. These products will have to be promoted in large area stores, which is where Italians make their purchases. In the interview with Gabriele, who had lived in Italy all his life, he told us a little about the habits in Italy, where he said that in his country it was not usual to have anxiety, also that it was not usual for them to be consuming snacks. However, when telling him of our product, he expressed that as a healthy snack would be an excellent product since they have gained strength in recent years. In Italy, companies saying the gap in the market have brought new products, and one of them is a company in charge of growing walnuts, almonds, and blueberries. Despite being a natural and healthy product with which they can create snacks, being a product very similar to ours, we can enter to compete with companies like this showing that we also healthy and natural products, and in addition to this, they combat anxiety caused by psychological agents.
The strategy for this point is that NC Eco will adapt to different types of markets so the product has different categories, depending on the country of income. For example, in Japan, we will use traditional products like Noricea alga. Packing of NC Eco product is involved in an adaptive marketing, since it seeks to comply with the specification and requirements exposed by each of the countries to be entered. In all countries, we will use product name. We will use country of origin, contents, list of ingredients, expiration date, storage condition, nutritional information, and lot number. But in Japan case, we will include JAS certificate, and in Germany we will include stop green dot.
Price strategy varies from country to country because a market penetration strategy will be made by setting low price for new products to achieve positioning and sales growth. The price of competition will also be taken into account in order to determine the most affordable price set by consumers. The payment terms for each of your markets will be made in cash and electronic payments. In the United States, the price of the competition are quite high, from $5 to $7. For this reason, Anxy Eco will be introduced with the price of $4.5. In Japan, Anxy Eco will set its price for USD $2.3. Australian market in with the price of $4.01. In Germany, so the price of the Anxy Eco will be USD 3.7. As for the Singapore, the same price will be handled together with the Italian market, providing penetration strategy, differential price such as discounts and circular price.
Regarding the strategic of the place, it has been determined to eliminate 3 countries from the initials. These are USA, Australia, and Italy, as these don't have our consumption population. The markets will be entered from the World Food Model, and it was determined what is will enter Japan first, then Singapore and Germany. 1 month is determined for a test and 6 months to enter the next market. That is for each country. You will hire a local agent, and in each country we will make a joint venture with a successful competitor and make use of these distribution channels, as they have the knowledge. And finally, the B2B and B2C markets place will be managed.
NC Eco aims to penetrate the market in strategic countries to enter. For this reason, the following actions are proposed. First, commercial alliance in Singapore with products of the dairy category, because in this country cereals will be handled, which are consumed at breakfast. Second, commercial alliance in Germany with an alcoholic beverage company, because in Germany a key product is beer.